All right, so we're diving into this whole AI thing.
Yeah, but not like spaceships and robots AI.
Exactly.
You're talking about how governments can use AI to actually talk to people.
Right. And get this isn't some far-off future stuff.
No.
This is happening right now.
Yeah.
In South Africa specifically.
Okay, so there's this article, right, on LinkedIn by Willy Seyama. He's the CEO of Initiate.
Okay, got it.
And he's talking about this forum for government communicators, over 200 people in the room.
Wow. Big room. A lot of voices in there.
Exactly. And someone asks, hey, who's using ChatGPT? And guess how many hands go up?
Oh, man. Like 100? 50 at least, right?
Two people out of 200.
That's wild. I mean, you'd think everyone would be all over this AI stuff, right?
Right. That's a thing. So Seyama's like, okay, why the hesitation?
Yeah, good question. What's the deal?
And he lays out these two big reasons, and it's like universally relatable,
Yeah, shit me.
One group, they're just lost. Yeah, like they need training. They don't even know where to start.
Makes sense. AI can be a lot.
Totally. And then there's this other group, and I think a lot of people resonate with this.
Okay.
They're a little scared.
Scared of AI.
Yeah.
Like it's going to become sentient and take over the world.
No. Scared of messing up.
Ah, right.
Of stepping out of line, Can I actually use this? Will I get in trouble?
Right. Those are the questions.
Exactly.
Okay, so what does he say? Because I got to admit, I'd be a little wary too, right? I mean, especially if you're the government. It's not like you can just wing it with this stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's what's so great about Seyama's article.
Yeah.
He doesn't just say, hey, everyone should use AI.
Right.
He gives this really practical 12-step plan for how the G10 government, that's the one he's talking about,
Right.
how they can get their comms team ready for AI. And honestly, this plan, it's gold, even if you're not in the government.
Really?
Yeah. There are some universal truths in there about adopting any new technology.
Ooh, okay. I'm intrigued. So what's step one? Do we all go download ChatGPT and hope for the best?
See, that's what most people would do, right? Just jump right to the shiny new tool.
Guilty as charged.
But Seyama's smarter than that. He says, before you even think about the tech, you got to start with strategy.
Strategy.
Yep. Policies. What are your rules around using AI? What are your goals? What are you actually trying to achieve with this?
Okay, so you're saying, like, don't just use AI for the sake of using AI.
Exactly. Know your why.
Okay, I'm liking this already. So once you've got your strategy locked down, then what?
Then and only then do you start thinking about the tech. But even then, he doesn't say, go all in, give everyone the keys to the AI kingdom.
Let me guess. Baby steps.
Exactly. He talks about starting with limited licenses.
Limited licenses, so like a trial run for a select few.
You got it. And this is brilliant for a bunch of reasons. One, it saves money. You're not paying for everyone to have access right away. But more importantly, it lets you test the waters, figure out what works, what doesn't.
Ah, so it's like a pilot program.
Exactly. I've got your early adopters, the people who are already excited about AI. They get to really dive in, become your internal experts.
Ooh, and then they can train everyone else. I see where you're going with this.
Exactly. They become your AI task force. They figure it out, and then they spread the knowledge.
Genius. Okay, so strategy, baby steps, what else? There's got to be more to this AI puzzle.
Well, there's plenty more. But one thing that Seyama emphasizes throughout the whole plan, almost like a
golden rule.
Yes, data security.
Oh, right, of course.
Obviously.
Can't forget about that, especially for a government.
Exactly. We're not talking about writing a funny birthday email here. This is sensitive stuff. Citizen data, policy drafts, internal communications.
Yeah, one data breach and it's game over.
Exactly. Loss of trust, legal ramifications, the whole 9 yards.
So how do they make sure that doesn't happen?
Well, a lot of it's about those policies we talked about earlier, right? Who has access to what kind of data can and cannot be used for AI training, that kind of thing.
Right. Got to have those guardrails in place from the get-go.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just about keeping things secure, though, right? It's also about sounding, well, human.
Oh, absolutely. Seyama actually talks about developing a unique brand voice for their AI-generated content.
A brand voice for AI. That's interesting. Why does that matter? Isn't the whole point of AI that it does the writing for you?
Sure, but you don't want your government to sound like a robot, right?
Well, no. That's terrifying.
Exactly. It's about consistency, avoiding that generic, churned-out feel. It's like, think about how you can instantly recognize a friend's voice on the phone, even if you weren't expecting their call. You want the government to have that same kind of recognizable voice, that same personality.
So it's like giving their AI a personality transplant.
In a way, yeah.
Okay, I'm liking this. Anything else our listeners should know about before they go out and hire a digital ghostwriter?
Well, there is one more thing that really stuck with me. Remember those early adopters we talked about? The ones with the limited licenses?
Yeah, the AI task force. What about them?
Seyama says they shouldn't just be testers, they should become trainers.
Trainers. So they're not just learning the ropes themselves, they're teaching everyone else how to climb, too.
Exactly. It's so smart, right?
Yeah, that's brilliant. Instead of just having a bunch of people off doing their own thing, you're creating a system of support, people helping people. And that builds buy-in from within, too.
Exactly. It's not just some top-down mandate. It's a collaborative effort.
Okay, so we've got this 12-step plan. Strategy first, baby steps, data security is key, and don't forget to give your AI some personality. Seems pretty straightforward when you lay it all out like that.
You're right.
But I'm sure it's not always easy, even with the best of plans. So, for our listeners who are maybe thinking about dipping their toes into the AI waters, what's the one thing they should watch out for?
Honestly, I think Seyama nails the what to do. The real challenge is the how. And a big part of that is the human element.
The human element, what do you mean?
How do you build trust in AI?
Ooh, good question. Trust for the people using it and the people receiving the information it generates.
Exactly. It's like learning to work with a new colleague, except this colleague can write a press release in under a minute.
That is a very different kind of colleague.
Right. It's a whole new world, and figuring out that trust piece, that's where the real work begins.
Wow. Deep thoughts to end on.
Right.
Definitely something for everyone to think about as we all wade deeper into these AI waters.